gentle. The political hot goose. You sit up at me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This na the Hot Goose Network television. Me na gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up at me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. Today, the 28th of December 2022. Today, the hot goose, they come talk about the deep-rooted international conspiracy where they go around, according to the Hot Goose Network. If it's anything to go by, it's been perpetrated by European Union, where then they call abbreviator as EU. Then they fight very hard in connivance with Anes Kuruma and the APC party for make sure say they interfere into the 2023 elections to a point of rigging it against the wish of Sierra Leoneans. What I am saying, if it's anything to go by, we no need for tolerate them, and it is unacceptable from the Hot Goose Network investigation. And the reason why I bring this out, now for let every other Sierra Leoneans they understand, say, we are not for be carried away by the fact, say, APC, then they say, then they fight themselves. That thing way then they do so is a big time distraction. And when I notice, say, then they are now, the APC, they not even focus on the European Union again. They not they praise the European Union again because they don't advise them. They don't tell them, say, let them make like say, they don't get time for European Union. But there's a deep game where they play between Manuel Mula, where now the ambassador of European Union, where they represent European Union as Sierra Leone, with Anes Kuruma, where now the defunct and court evicted past Adai chairman of APC and the former president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Now the APC, they play some deep, and this thing, the information, the deep side of it, are not the talkanaya, are the projector and presenter, also are the presenter. Anything where they come up and they talk about all this thing where APC they do so na distraction. And they call on President Bio in attention. And they call on Chief Minister JJ Safa in attention. And they call on Dr. Prince Harding in attention. And they call on Professor David Francis, when are the foreign minister, in attention to this. And especially Professor David Francis, nine are the biggest diplomats in that country. And he is the foreign minister, one of the smartest person there. We don't ever work in the history of Sierra Leone. One of the most intelligent diplomats ever in the history of Sierra Leone. Dr. David J. Francis, I want to let you listen very carefully. European Union, then still they fight the system. European Union, they connive with APC and Anes Kuruma for enter the system, the electoral system in that country they, in this 2023 elections. But they're not going to succeed, I know. Because God bless America. God bless United Nations. And I'm glad for United States of America, where they support democracy. Because the APC them, na communist system, then they fall. So if European Union, they try for work around with British High Commissioner, when Madam Lisa, when the commissioner and the British High Commission, currently, for convince them negatively, for join them for fight the bad fights against the people of Sierra Leone. Them think say na President Bio in New Direction government they want fight. I think say na a battle we dead on arrival. But I did bring them out so the notice of Professor David Francis let you understand how the thing they go right now. All the quiet way now they see and the Nkrumah keep quiet. All the destructive confusion the way that they make. Now for let them take attention away from what thing that they do around the international corridors. And the European Union is in charge, then they do the bad game, that mullah, that Manuel Mullah, that dangerous vermin. And I know they talk because I hate Manuel Mullah. And they talk because I like the people of Sierra Leone. I like the benefits where Sierra Leoneans, then they benefit, them picking and the woman, then they benefit from the hard work where President Bio they do, from the policies and programs that where President Bio they bring to Sierra Leone for promote the image and launder the bad image where APC we don't create about Sierra Leone. One of the reasons why European Union they fight the system with Nkrumah, a very simple but a very important, and they make for them understand Sierra Leoneans. Una member say Nkrumah we can take that country and sell them to London mining. For 99 years, they're not forgiving tax, they're not forgiving nothing. So the money where they get in the Nkrumah, that money there, Nkrumah, keep them, and not put them inside the government in coffer. They not put them inside the government in coffer. And the London mining itself, that money where they give as a lump sum for sell the mineral then for 99 years to them. They not go through a process where any other government go can't trace. Where procurement people then go can't trace and say na so. No audit not ever show for say so process then go through them for let them get the 99 years where then give them for the London mining with mineral in another country. Now that bogus and scam contracts where Nkrumah be put under emergency from the parliament, we make they been take that money, Salono been get nothing. And when President Bio come, my family, because President Bio left the nation, because President Bio wants Sierra Leone, the first thing where President Bio do now for let reverse all the mining agreement them where they be make, we not been there in the interest of Sierra Leone. We've been there against the interest of Sierra Leoneans and the development of the country, and especially outside the mining company that they come out. I want to listen very well. I want to share this program. I want to distribute them to every Sierra Leonean. Let them understand the background of the hate where European Union then get for the New Direction and for Sierra Leoneans. The background of the Yuki, where they see Manuel Mullah, they connive with an Nkrumah on. Now in the tribe for lobby with the British High Commissioner, we named Lisa. For let it join hand with them, for let them cause havoc in that country there, together in support of the APC, where people they're not ready for tolerate Sierra Leone. When President Bio came, because in a very good president, he get the interest of Sierra Leone, now in heart, he said therefore revisit the mining companies. So they write all mining countries and company in another country they for let them come back, let them can revisit the contracts them. Because when President Bio come, that money they where European Union London mining they be say they give an Nkrumah, President Bio not see another country in coffer. And there's no way for let President Bio trace them because no document not been there for sure. So the mining for them no money for 99 years that they eat and Nkrumah they enjoy the money. That have been the biggest scam where they've been bringing to that country. I want you to understand carefully. So other companies that they can revisit and review the mining contracts them. But London mining, they refuse because they think say they don't get an Nkrumah money. So the government got to tell and say no, an Nkrumah we not see no trace of any process we go through. For let una can begin to take minerals and exploit them for 99 years. Salon not forget nothing. The community not forget nothing. We not forget nothing. That is a dangerous and bogus contract. President Bio said no, I don't agree. Which is why when I see London mining, when they stop them, they're gonna court. But then go fetch APC get vested interest in that one day. And the European Union, now they hand they inside the thing and I know what at the talk. At the talk now as gentle, and not the talk as PRO for SLPP North America in any shape or form. Mean I objective and peace-loving Sierra Leonean. Mean as Sierra Leone will elect that country there, just like how President Talk and Rubio elect the country. And I get me right for Kanami platform and express and point out the thing them where international bodies the way they're not supposed to do, we're not a part of their mandate, where then they do against we country. And then connivance they are where European Union they do is very much dangerous for we democracy and we peace and security of Sierra Leone. They don't care because they own selfish interest. Then they want to follow together with Anes Kuruma, and we know they tolerate that one day. Anyone where you they bring them out. At the end of the day, London mining they get for come out, they still let them do out of court settlements. At the end of the day, they still go ahead now for adhere to President Bio in your good contract will be one for them for the betterment of Saloon. So now, London mining they change their name to Marampa Mines. Because that London mining now is calm agreement be so they don't change it to Marampa Mines. They are still dissatisfied because the condition where President Bio give them, one of them is every year, whatever money the mining company gets, apart from the taxes where they pay by law, Salon they get part of the profit 10%. Meaning, if now $100,000 then gets every year, Salon they get $10,000 from that money day. Then President Bio not tap the. He say every year the community where the mining company they work, they forgive them 1% of their interest every year. So if now $100,000 the company they get every year, the community they get $1,000 every year. That was a very good contract in the interest of Australia. We will not ever get. So now the issue this. We been come on board, we make the APC them, they begin vex. So President Bio say, let them go to Anes Kuruma, let pay them the money. And for let them go to Anes Kuruma, let pay them money. Not all business if Anes Kuruma no put a let them go hold them thief man, we don't shinka them. Now that make they are dissatisfied, that makes Sierra Leoneans and with the see say always European Union that they involve themselves. Like say then opposition in that country today. We remember when they make McBury Bridge, when they commissioner, President Bio the commissioner, the European Union representative, then go right inside Creole Hall. They go and tell people, they say, now they pay money for make that bridge. But they fail for tell people, they say, the first money where they've been paid for make an Eskroma eat all. They not explain saying that Madabio can write another project. For let them able make that McBury Bridge. They not talk that one day. They try for play politics for bring this government down. Because they your interest way be they beyond and above Australian as the interest President Bio not tolerate them. So then they think say that they fight and diplomatically. And I tell you now that day they say every project where they can at that country they now government write them. Their international development partners then their responsibility if they get money, if they see say the project fall within the thematic area or the focal area then they provide money. Then they not a secret. 90% of the development in Asalo, now the people that they give money. So what's not the reason for like EU can't begin to say now then they give money. Even when they face and the logo be there by all the project and the government talk are clean. So that was no news. But they be counter for let them dirty the water and create and play politics. So European Union has always make practice made themselves as opposition whether they know they're part of the mandate. If Namina president, like I don't declare persona non grata against Manuel Mula for left. And that doesn't mean they will stop EU, they stop any project where they don't start. Not to Emmanuel Mula get project. Now European Union get project. Any other person where they bring, they get the right for continue whatever project and program with Sierra Leone they put hand back. Let them not stupid we and try for distract you with the project the way they go and put up. Because now a game that they plan, they say let put up project, they undermine them under the ground. That is exactly what Emmanuel Mula they do. He's a dangerous man. One of the things that West Sierra Leoneans will go agree with me. Manuel Mula of European Union will say against the mandate of European Union and international best practice. Manuel Mula don't hold several meetings. When a closed door and personal meetings with Anes Kuruma, na he host na McKinney, where the media don't know what they discuss, where it is wrong, it is not supposed to happen. Manuel Mula, na European Union also, they don't hold meetings then. Na APC party office with APC political party on closed door. If they want hold meeting with political party them, they forget that all political party at the same time, let it be an open conversation. But then they hold meetings with APC them quietly and secretly and discuss things that the people not know what they talk about. They don't hold meetings also the last time with Akisoya and Eskruma also in the closed door. And those pictures came out. And those things are wrong and then they interfere into body politics. And this is a dangerous game now they are playing. Now they want to try for lobby. The British High Commissioner, whether they call Lisa, for let it join them for this dangerous crusade. But they bring them to the notice of the foreign minister, and they also tell America plenty thank you. Because the US embassy then are honest and sincere people. Then they support democracy. Then they protect democracy. Then they interact with democratic people like President Bio. Even the communist country, when at China, they say they give support in developmental forms. Then they be careful. But European Union, they don't can take the country as if they're a new opposition party. In connivance with APC. Now they work towards for make sure say the electoral system, the software we they use for let them enter and interfere and fidget them for rig that election. I want to let the government be very careful. Mohammed Kone, be very tactful and be very cautious. I know say plenty people they not go let where they bring them here out, but I get for bring them in the best interest of Sierra Leone. They say we own na we own. They own na they own. Even you where they inside the new direction system, you think say you they play to face for bring the system down. You are equally bringing yourself down, not the system, because this system you know they crack. This system know they go down. President Bio know they go down. President Bio they serve in 10-year crown. If that they not happy, they God na 2, but hence God na 1. Et the team bien President Bio until President Bio complete in 10 years and the good thing the way want to do for that country. If God na 2, now one go they be an APC with Emmanuel Mula them and Anes Kuruma, they want they be an Mada Bio. But hence God na 1. That one great God na Mada Bio in the DBA because now God answer President Bio, not to Babalawo answer President Bio, not to Morima answer. Now God answer him. That God will answer him. It took him inside the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 14. It is written. It says, whatever God doeth, he doeth forever. Nothing shall be added unto it. Nothing shall be removed from it. He does it so that men shall fear before him. And indeed, God bring President Bio as president so that we all Sierra Leoneans will fear God. Because the people that they say, Mother Bio not supposed to be, not fit for be. We all na Salo will know what they be done, they do. How they be done, they talk against, how they be done, they lie, pana. And we know the games that APC put together, the strength where they been get, the money where they been get. They say, Mother Bio had up, he poor, he not get money, everything. And Mother not been get no money, but he been get God. He not been get no money, but he been get people them and God. He not sabi book, that's what they been they say, but he sabi people them. And he sabi God. Now that made that God answer. And therefore, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 14, whatsoever God doeth, he doeth forever. Nothing shall be added unto it. Nothing shall be removed from it. He does it so that men shall fear before thee. And God do it so that everybody go afraid them. It make Mother Bio president, and Mother Bio go complete in 10 years by the power of the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Nothing no they change your power. No juju, no connivance from European Union with APC and Eskroma. No go make for let Mother Bio lost that election. You know they work today, tomorrow, and any other day. Nothing they be added to that glory. We God don't give President Bio. And that glory, nothing they remove her from there. God they add more. So this is why I bring this information clearly. For let you understand that European Union, it don't tell whether they fed this government and they need for avoid and let them monitor the very, very serious one. And that international conspiracy is working right now. And Eskroma, they on the move. I am saying this. And it is a very serious issue. It's no joke, no play about it. And know what I'm saying? All this way APC, they holla so, now they distract people, their attention from the ball, from this ploy where they do. Now international ploy. You will not say you dey inside the new direction government. You dey connive and try for walk around them people and then you get for stop. Otherwise, you dey just embarrass yourself because I don't sabi you. The individual where they coordinate with them, I don't sabi them. I don't know you. And they take necessary and diplomatic action against you. Don't worry. I know they call your name in the public. I know what they do. Gentle, you go no say gentle powerful. When I think say when I go down at the system, that kind of game day, you know, go work with President Bio. President Bio na a blessed president, and he come for her help the country. And we pray as them. Now they gather. Because God talk inside Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 20 to 21. He said, I will build a brazen wall between you and the enemies that they will not see you. He said, I will protect you. I will deliver you from the wicked and redeem you from the terrible. So any terrible connivance where European Union don't jam with an Eskroma and APC and they want instigate Lisa of the British High Commission, it not go stand. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 7 say, it shall not stand. It shall not come to pass. You know they stand because God revealed to redeem. Where see God reveal and to gentle. Now for let redeem President Bio and the new direction government, let redeem Sierra Leoneans them from the terrible ploy where then they set internationally. God bless America. They know they support that nonsense. Let God protect United Nations. When I remember during the August 10 insurrection, the international media then, when I find out say European Union in connivance with APC, they lobby all over the place. Because that was a game. I'm not going to talk more than that. They lobby all over the place. When I mean, they say the thing they been show, not only who side the protestant, the terrorism, where they been the fall victim. Now they been the show where they been done. All who side they been the kill them, police them. As a balanced international media, they for don't show all, but they refuse for show because that was against their plans. Their plan was for show no more who side the insurrectionists and they for let them blow up against President Bio government, but it not work because God not agree. When I remember right now, what they don't do, they don't lobby around the BBC. When I don't find out, say the BBC now they get control over Umar Fofana and they work for. It does not matter what Umar Fofana sent to them, they know one AR and they know the AR. They have also entered into that BBC issue. This is how international conspiracy they start. Now, what they don't do? All the good job the way President Bio don't do, they don't achieve. You don't hear BBC, Umar Fofana announcer. No. President Bio don't become the best African president and vote for him. All African leaders and gather and vote for him. When a big accolade, Umar Fofana not ever mentioned Andy. President Bio win the MCC. A winner, it can't force that the entire Africa, the score being big pass, all man, this last one, Umar Fofana of the BBC, they never talked about that. President Bio become the head of African peer review. Umar Fofana did not talk about that. the entire Africa, they appoint President Bio for become the academic trailblazer, where they set the 5 man in the whole world. Each continent send one president for go represent them, for become academic champion, educational champion. President Bio, 9 they appoint at the entire Africa. 9 they among the 4 other continents them. We make 5 man, the big 5 for let them represent as educational champion. That's a big victory for Sierra Leone. Umar Fufana of BBC, una no one day you talk. These are big news them, and not talk. The first lady, when Madam Fatima Madabio, first lady with the effort in hands of our guys' effort, they don't go to a global United Nations for the first time in the history of the world. A black woman, a first woman, for let them go pass a resolution, a United Nations about the women protection and girl child protection when they molest them. Then make a date when on November 18 every year for let them commemorate them. They don't make that resolution. They when a big success when the entire world they celebrate Fatima Bio, the entire world they celebrate Sierra Leone. Umar Fofana of the BBC, una yeri talk and not talk nothing. Those are big news. And not talk. When I see the commemoration of the first lady in hands of our guards camp, Namibia, the president came here in West. When Namibia, the president in West, Nina the president for all first lady, the entire Africa. Incessant grab, they can celebrate that one day. When a good thing for women empowerment, for girl child protection, when the whole world they jeer to us. Omoro Fofana not talk that one day, BBC no announcer. When I don't see the international ploy where European Union they play, then they enter the media, then they enter the every side where they think say impossible, but they not get for succeed. God bless America. Hence America, then they support democracy. Hence America. Then they support the system where President Bio they work with. Now that they will get interested. Anybody where they support Communist Party, when an APC, that person they na bad person. So this is what I am bringing out. When I monitor the Professor David Francis, please don't forget to take actions. And this issue, I think say Sierra Leoneans, it's high time we really need for demonstrate against Manuel Mula of the EU. That silence, where they silence on a dangerous plan that they make. And inside that European Union, we see say all the APC agbagba they picking and they work. Unfa Kabo, na Frank Kabo in Pekin. Zainab Bagrua in Pekin they work day. All the APC agbagba they, then they work day. I want to know the delay. And all the part of the process is where they cause confusion. And then they in that governance issue. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. Now something at the show now. Una wait no more. Una go believe what the gentle they talk. Una see this. Now another staff when a Zainab Bangra and Piki in a European Union and then they na APC then. I go show na another one them within the international system, whether they try for sabotage the system, where they don't flood the international development programs then. It is very massive, it is very dangerous, it is very fearful. Una watch them. Una watch them. Una see them. These are the people, they are all APCs. But they're all over the place. Then development programs and the way they're not supposed for become politicians. But then they. So there's a big connivance for tamper with naked system. EU then they work very hard for create problem in the elections. Then the Manuel Mula they talk say, ain't go make sure say they go call the result against President Bio. Now say, God forbid. Now say Isaiah chapter 8, verse 9 to 10. It said they shall say the word it shall not stand because God is with us. So because God is with President Bio, whatever negative word where Manuel Mula of the EU and any other person talk against President Bio in win one another elections, they shall not stand, shall not come to pass. I stand by the word of God. And that God will answer President Bio, and they continue for answering them now and forevermore. So now just imagine the background through the mining company where they hate President Bio for because President Bio they fight for Australians. So now not going to follow APC this and nonsense or then they pass now distraction. They are distracting your attention from the bowl. When I don't see President Nkrumah they talk, it don't become quiet. Yes, another own. I don't see they don't become quiet. This is the game that they play now behind the scene with European Union. It's a very dangerous move. Now that make at the fly the cover for let Professor Davis Francis let understand that one day. Say this is the game they are playing right now, but they're not they succeed. They're not they succeed. The hot goods go nyaka nyaka there. So I want to let people know that one day, and I want December not done here to you will not be done do your prayer and fasting. You 3 days prayer and fasting. When I love pray, continue for doing because the Bible says in Matthew 17 verse 21, Jesus says, "Say how be it?" He said, "This kind goeth out not, but by prayer and fasting." This kind ploy where European Union they connive with APC and they want to try for involve the British High Commissioner when Lisa on this thing. It not go unless we do prayer and fasting. Now they make them disgrace. Inside the book of Mark, it said nothing cometh forth but by prayer and fasting. Let us continue for prayer and fast. Everybody do you 3 days. Una go see what's in the happy. Una not fall for APC, then they hala, then they defend themselves. Una lie. Now a political trick. Una not fall for them. This is the thing they are doing, but they are not going to succeed. Because, as they always say, God bless America. They're not going to count that nonsense to America. They don't count that nonsense to United Nations. If America not been there, United Nations not been there, then communists then they therefore don't disturb. Then communist party, when an APC communist party, therefore don't come with problem in that country. They. But we don't need the European Union for let them interfere into the body politics of Sierra Leone. European Union is interfering diplomatically and they don't do it. Remember how European Union begin fight this system. How European Union begin fight against President Bio in government. Then APC, they are where social unaso. Umfakabo there. Then go grab, they write damning report against the new direction government. When I lie, they say the judiciary, then all the institutions them will hold the nation in safety and security. Now they bring down. You remember where Baja them today? That is how they were fighting this system. They bring down, they say the judiciary rotting. When I lie, in that judiciary, now the APC, the deputy chairman, Mikhailo Mansare, Usmanu Yansane, Diana Konomani, Kemo Sise, and the likes of them, they all win cases inside that court. Can they call Yum Kela where APC go to court for let them pull them as honorable? They win a case, they all dance at the party office inside this new direction court. Recently, APC win a case against Alfred Peter Conte. Then dance back. If this judiciary system are bad judiciary system, matter be enough for them muscle they all. Yum Kela for them a parliament elected, but yet European Union go right say the judiciary system bad. A system where President Bio don't hold fine. They do judicial review where they free over 1,000 people there where they illegally put behind bars. Where APC illegally put behind bars. That time where Nkrumah misuse with constitution and disrespect the judiciary for sack some Sumana illegally. Who say EU been there for can right say it not been good. Then also damn neck. They say neck back a bad institution. Then damn the police. They say the police bad. Then damn every institution will hold the nation. That was the biggest trouble with everyone count in that country. I don't know why Manuel Mula still did it. If Namina president, like I don't declare personal non gratia. against this bad person, this devilish and demonic Manuel Mullah of European Union. A word for a wise is quite enough. When I share this program far and wide, let go. The secrets I don't boss. A lot today we are not going to talk on air, but I go know sir the person. A lot. And whoever involved, they the job, they make money, your bongo is at stake. A lot they are not the talker. When I know say plenty things they are not the talker out there, but I know sir the channeler. If you do want not left gentle, me not a loyal SLPP supporter and member. In fact, not to support herself, me not a loyal SLPP stakeholder. But today, I they talk as gentle, the political hot goose. I they talk as an objective Sierra Leonean, we can always talk. So don't take my statement out of context. I they fight for the protection of Sierra Leoneans. I they fight for the safety of our nation. I they fight for the existence of our heritage. Nobody, not for common any side because of selfish interest and desire. If we can't destroy the fabric of the nation, waiting hold we together. If we can't destroy them and go sit down and make a own nation and left Sierra Leone pauper. No way. Hence, President Biota say no way. We must benefit from our resources in that country. And I'm President Biota. I'm supporting that. And I expect every Sierra Leonean will love your nation, love yourself, and get concerned about you picking the way they come. Let yourself follow President Bio in footsteps. Let we vote for him. That's what I stand for. Sierra Leone is my country. Nobody not going to go fetch weed from we country. Now we country that one day. Now they know. Now they don't know. Now they born. Now they east and south. We should not accept that. European Union not for Komoyanda, they can't sit down for we. There's some set of Australians that they connive with them for can't destroy the nation. That's disrespectful to you when they connive with themselves. You don't get pride for your nation. President Bio, they fight for let the nation go before. When they fight for bring the nation grow. When I don't hear all the good things that will not happen. This be it. BBC talker. When newsworthy. But the Bible says Jesus talker. I say if we not praise me, he said that stone they all they praise me. Where be they go Jerusalem? So they could not praise President Bio, who they would praise and the one way they benefit in the country. Then picking it, then woman then able-bodied people where matter they make effort for. We they tell them, then they know. That's if no. Now then they benefit. So we don't care about you, the rogues. So I want to let people they understand this. President Bio not a selfish leader. President Bio not an arrogant leader. President Bio is a humble person. Now inclusive man. In one national cohesion. Let everybody benefit from the national cake. Why make you think say bring Alpha Kande or where they see the APC and other people them? Then by Yoko content, everybody bring them for let they can help the nation. Why are they happy? So there's a very dangerous ploy. And every Sierra Leonean has them for pray against that one day. Where they pray and fast. Make her as a prayer point. Any ploy where then they set now any international platform. Let God make it not stand, it not come to pass according to Isaiah chapter 7 verse 7. Any ploy where they set against the new direction government and against these elections where they come. Any dangerous thing, anybody where they do it in secret, let God expose it. Let them go talk about gentle now. But me always they talk about me. They don't try to say me, they never point me. Me I they talk na media. If I don't get jobs, I they America, I they work me. I they eat. I tell Papa God thank you because he bring me now. But because you think say that your own personal interest, we're not they align with President Bio in policies and programs. You think say gentle they stand against them. Where also they against the interest of Australia. You go hate gentle, continue for hate. Hater. I don't care. I don't want to let anybody pity me. I want to let you envy me. Continue for envy. People are doing that. I know what is going on. But I'll continue to talk for the president. I'll continue for talk for the country. I'll continue for talk for the people of Sierra Leone. I will continue for talk for the new direction government, because now the government that one they we get sorry out for people there in that country. Not to the mandate, not to the business. We now they see European Union, how do they stand against the system in that country? Always they go hold meetings with Anes Kroma, and when I see recently what the BBC do this week. BBC, instead of the couch good news, they go bring Akisoya. Then get 6 minutes and they talk rubbish. Then they get a platform for let propagate and lie and try to put Salon bad. You don't ever see America. Then go talk about the bad thing the way they happen in this country. The bad thing the way they happen in America. You know what they happen? No sign of the world. But then they always show out the good thing. So the good thing will show out about your country. 9 people then they watch. But APC then they do them. Then they connive with foreigners and for out bad things in another country. They for make the country look bad. But President Bio no go agree for that one day. Sierra Leoneans they will not go agree. Then give Akisoya a platform for lie. Good things that don't happen in that country. Akisoya is nothing. Now an empty mayor. Where they under the authority of people. They get that platform, they talk. For long, I see, wait till they talk. If not lie, they lie. All the good things they don't call President Bio don't achieve. You hear BBC, they talk, then they interview, they can't do it. Because they are all under payroll. They don't connive, they don't give them couple. They do on the political business. EU don't opposition. They want to recruit them. We not allow pray and fast. We not allow pray and fast. And I know what they talk. I know what they talk. My family. Una share. Far and wide. Una subscribe to me YouTube. Una subscribe. Let the subscribers let boku not free. Let they pay money. Wait, they subscribe. We don't want Manuel Mula interference into we body politics in Sierra Leone. European Union for be careful with that. We don't know about all the games that they play with Anes Kuruma. All the plans that they go with Anes Kuruma. Because Anes Kuruma don't thief, therefore pull the hose in their hand, it don't go haywire. It don't become desperado. They want come prime minister. These are all their plans. Communist plan. But it don't go stand. So all that in the APC, they do so. Now distract, then they distract people their attention. For them are not facing and understand what is going on. They do a dangerous plan. Yeah. And Manuel Mulabi don't tell una say the EU representative he get personal boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with Akisoya. So that's why they have been doing it. I know what I'm saying. They don't get any mandate for interfere into body policy. If any problem in Canada country, now European Union, they're responsible. And they call all civil society, let them be alert and aware. Until they don't respect President Bill, they go respect him. Will they vote for him back? Una bye-bye with family. Una enjoy this music. Una share this program. Let's serious Sierra as a year. Una share, una subscribe, una share if you watch on YouTube, cut and they share to WhatsApp group them. Let everybody see. Let everybody understand that something should be done the way it should be done. That European Union would not expose the dubious game the way they play. And I will show the people there, but not on air. Una bye-bye, una share. Men are gentle with the political hot goose. Manuel Mula should not be seen interfering into our electioneering process. And that neck operations and technical team, that is system. Now then they enter, then they want enter out and they don't begin hold meetings with them. Neck, una change una system in pattern, una change the model. That software, una change the model. They are working towards. It's a very serious scheme, not to play. Una not joke with what it's gentle to talk. Although they not go succeed, but Lord will not become complacent. Una bye-bye. We go vote for President Bio Ma. Ale den kosa. Ale den kosa we vote for a ma. All day den kosa we. Pada music say una basta picking. But we not to basta picking. Paupa. We will make sure say salon better with President Talk and Bio. Let God bless President Bio in Jesus' name. Una say amen.
You not go the police fet, but you don't show them say now you get this game on. You Debbie tell you say you not go ever travel, but you don't take we up to higher level. But Debbie tell we say we not bastard picking them. Hey God.
Before we continue that one day, I want to listen to this SLPP our program because I can do me, Gentle, and Abigail with the go now Universal Radio. Una no say Universal Radio it is free time. I can send the radio garden where they save na your phone, with na your WhatsApp phone. In a day they go, you listen every Saturday. Now they at the go, me and Abigail with the tell people them, Sierra Leoneans them, let them know about the good job with President Talk and Obio they do. What they do a cut across the country. So you will know now for tell you farm with them any time at the country, Saturday, the time they were the show, let them listen. Let them listen and what they call now listen.
Me not Gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up on me, you dey fry. I for dump you dey nyaka nyaka.
You Debbie tell you say you not go the police fet, but you don't show them say now you get this game on. You Debbie tell you say you not go ever travel, but you don't take we up to higher level.
Oh mommy, not make you face sour. Come listen to the SLPP Hour 2023. This program, they bring the power back to power. Tune in to Universal Radio at home and abroad through the internet and join the conversation with the media gurus, Gentle Patrick Madakroma, aka the political hot goose, PRO-SLPP North America, and Abigail Chromatine, Young Generation SLPP North America region. Come listen and learn some lesson. Give me 1 hour per your time every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA, from 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Central Time, USA. Come, make we talk about the good work of the president. Good quality education, sustainable light, leadership style, infrastructure for make Salon look lovely, sexy, and attractive. Pump up the volume of your radio and listen to the SLPP Hour with Gentle and Abigail from USA live on Universal Radio. This and every Saturday. Stay tuned from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon. From 2018 to 2023, it's back-to-back. Talk and do after you na you. New direction, no distraction. On your radio is the SLPP Hour, proudly sponsored by the Hot Goose Network, United States of America, every Saturday on Universal Radio.
Now business woman, then they jump and dance and clap.
Una share the program, una subscribe.
You Debbie tell you say you not go the police fet, but you don't show them say now you get this game on. You Debbie tell you say you not go ever travel, but you don't take we up to higher level. But Debbie tell we say we not bastard picking them. Hey God, we left we can screw you cause now you know them who cool them all. But Debbie tell we say we not boo abis yeah. But we dey tell them say Papa ya must better. Cause we born naya and we men naya. We go vote naya, Papa ya must better. Cause we born naya and women now. We go vote now, Papa, yeah, much better. I like the customer, we go vote for we mother. I like them swear we self, we go vote for we mother. I like them call we names, we go vote for we mother. I like them shumupa, we go vote for we mother. I like them mutupa, we go vote for we mother. I like them stone we self, we go vote for we mother. Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. You know we own, you know we own, you know we own. Now education and the new direction they flow. We school picking them, they not they pay fees again. Energy and power in the full of the country. Light don't come, light don't come, light don't day. Well body it day now on my new months. Yaba no day again, cause well body not gentry. Now we dey sign the contract for better on Salomon. Salomini run, they better on Salomon. Now business woman, then they jump and dance and clap. New money they flow, now so the business they grow. But you don't show them, say, now you get this game, oh. You they tell you, say, you not go ever travel. But you don't take we up to higher level. So they tell we, say, we not bastard picking them. Hey God, we left we can do you, cause now you know them who cool them, oh. But they tell we, say, we not boo this year. But we they tell them, say, Papa, you must better. Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. You know we own, you know we own, you know we own.
Network TV.